The palace was abuzz with excitement. Preparations for the imperial feast were at their peak. Servants bustled about with trays of exotic delicacies. Musicians tuned their instruments, and the fragrance of rare spices filled the air. Nama, however, noticed something was off. The cooks were unusually tense, and they kept whispering among themselves as they prepared one particular dish for the emperor. Her sharp eyes caught the glint of a powdered substance being mixed into the sauce, a small amount, but she recognized it all too well. Aconite, a common name for monkshood, a highly toxic perennial plant. Even a small dose could make an adult lose consciousness, and in large amounts was deadly. But why put poison into the emperor's food? And who would dare? She thought about confronting the cook, but dismissed it. People were on edge these days, and accusing someone of trying to murder the emperor would be disastrous. If she was wrong, she could make a powerful enemy. Instead, she decided to play the part of the naive inspector. She strolled into the kitchen and greeted the cooks with a warm smile. "Everything looks delicious. Is there anything I can help with?" The head cook, startled by her sudden appearance, quickly recovered his composure. "Thank you for your kindness, Inspector. We're almost done. Would you like to see the final product?" He gestured towards the nearly completed dish. Namo nodded, her eyes scanning the ingredients laid out on the table. Her gaze lingered on the spice rack, the very center of attention. While the head cook was busy showing her around, she discreetly took a pinch of the suspicious powder from the spice rack and hid it in her sleeve. She thanked the cook for his hospitality and left the kitchen, the weight of her discovery settling in her gut. It wasn't just the emperor's plate that held the danger. As she watched the procession of palace officials carrying similar dishes to their masters, she realized the gravity of the situation. Someone had laced several dishes with poison, each in miniature death sentence. The question was, who would benefit from the emperor's demise and why? Her sharp eyes scanned the crowd, searching for any sign of nervousness or agitation. She recalled the faces of the merchants she had seen at the market that supplied the aconite, the furtive glances, the hurried whispers. Could it be one of them? But what motive could they have to kill the emperor? Or was there someone else, someone closer to the palace, someone who had access to the kitchens and knew the schedule of the imperial court? As the feast commenced, Momo's thoughts raced. She had to tread carefully. The palace was a den of politics and hidden motives. Accusing someone of treason without solid evidence would not only be dangerous, it could make her the target. She needed a plan. Her gaze fell on the musicians playing in the corner. An idea sparked in her mind. She excused herself and went to speak to the head eunuch. "I have an urgent matter to discuss with you," she said, her voice low and serious. The head eunuch, surprised by her sudden request, followed her to a secluded spot away from the prying ears of the court. She explained her suspicions about the poison and the need to discreetly investigate. The head eunuch listened intently, his face grave. Finally, he nodded his understanding. Together, they devised a plan. The head eunuch would discreetly inform the emperor's close aides about the potential danger. Meanwhile, Momo would keep a close eye on the guests, searching for any sign of foul play. That night, as the moon climbed higher in the sky, the feast continued. The emperor, oblivious to the danger, ate heartily, enjoying the lively atmosphere. His close aides, alerted by the head eunuch, kept a watchful eye on him. Momo, blending into the background, observed the guests searching for clues. And so the game of cat and mouse began, a silent, deadly dance where every move could be the last.